Kame house party.
We'll talk about the crazy World of Dragon Ball. Let's talk about the shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party. Shows, the funny, the random, the karate, the balls, the wishes, the Kame, the house party.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Kame House Party. I am Aaron.
And I am Vince.
It is the only improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the known universe. We got certified by, I don't know, NASA. We'll say that this time.
Oh, yeah. They love us over there at NASA.
Yep. We said we hate Don't Look Up. We think it gives you guys a bad rap. And they're like, thank you.
They're like, we're going to put you on that gold disc that goes to the aliens.
We're bringing Voyager back. So we get slapped in a
we gotta
new
call
one.
Voyager back. We forgot something very important.
I know it's in the Orc cloud right now, but tell it to spin around. I don't know how NASA feels about Don't Look Up. That's presumptuous of me.
They might like it. I think they probably liked the pieces of that movie that were accurate to how they name and discover comets and whatnot. Because wasn't there a story like a week or so ago where NASA was, or somebody was like, hey, y'all, this comet that we thought was going to blow up Earth, guess what? It changed course. We're cool. Isn't that fun?
I didn't hear about that. I heard about the one that's like within like less than an hour, they predicted the trajectory of this meteor that it dissipated in the atmosphere.
Oh.
But like in less than an hour, he's like, oh, by the way, here's exactly where it's going.
It's cool.
And its
It's
danger
cool
level.
science.
Science is cool.
Science rules.
Yeah. Science, the two things that rule, science and this podcast, baby.
That's right.
We're
Sweet science.
Yes, not boxing.
Not boxing. Not a sport.
But knowing what jokes to make, depending on what you see in a 30-year-old Japanese cartoon. That's my
right.
friends, is the sweet science. And we're gonna get to it. But first, you old heads know we gotta do a little something called Kame housekeeping, getting y'all ready for the hilarity ahead. And the first part of Kame housekeeping is the UN-sanctioned, world-famous 1 Minute Roundup whip sound.
Yeah. So I'm going to I'm going to pull out my revolver.
All right.
And I'm going to point it directly into your chest. Okay. Now you're going to put your hands up. Okay. How's that sound? Sound okay?
I mean, it's a pretty good offer. Probably the best offer I've had all day. But I mean, I wouldn't be much of a cowboy if I didn't provide a counter offer.
All right.
Where you put your revolver to my chest, as you're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I pull my revolver.
Okay.
And place it towards your chest.
I see what you did there. I see what you did. Nice counter offer.
Yes.
Now, if I were to reach into my second holster, okay?
All right.
And I pull that out.
My team didn't tell me you had a second holster, but go ahead.
Look, this is the art of the deal, baby.
Mm-hmm.
This revolver, it's also got 6 rounds as I move it closer to your chest. There it is. How's that? Now I got 2 revolvers on your chest.
Well, up my sleeve is one of those fancy, from Taxi Driver. I'm going to do, little Derringer comes out from a hidden spot.
Oh.
But that's pointed, I mean, look, my team, they said this might be a last minute kind of thing, but it is pointed directly at your nethers.
Okay. All right. This is deal making at its finest.
This is business.
This is
101.
business. Now, what's gonna this is really gonna flip your wig, because if I tilt my head back like so,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll see underneath my 10-gallon hat is a knife. Inches from your forehead.
It's on a spring sort of contraption.
Yep. You had it right. It's a knife contraption.
All right. I mean, this is why I got into this business. The deals made in the room between just two men and their wits, and also their various weapons contraption. and seed. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a Western theme improv scene that we do to loosen or tighten our improv muscles, whatever the episode requires of us. And that gets us ready for the 1 minute roundup proper, which is where one of us, this time Vince, has to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball thus far. We are talking the entirety of the original Dragon Ball series, when Goku was a little muscle baby, to when he got married, to 95 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, an intergalactic journey at this point.
Oh my gosh.
We span so much space and time in this, but you have to condense it. A lot of space things going on, I guess, today. But you have to condense it like a black hole into a and much like black holes, they have to be digestible into a 1 minute bite.
Like a nibbler pellet.
Yeah,
that's Futurama.
Yeah, so but it's coming from the front part.
Right. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
I mean, that a feat. I mean, take that act on the road. If you can do a 1 minute roundup from the other end, quit this dumb podcast and go.
That is what I should quit my day job for.
Yeah,
if I could round up Dragon Ball in a minute from my butt. I'll be going on tour with the whole cast and crew. We'll just be going from convention to convention. Chris Sabat, Sean Samel, and the rest of the crew signing autographs, and me just right next to him rattling off Dragon Ball facts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into details how that goes about, but
that's for me to figure out.
Yeah, that's your side hustle.
Backside hustle.
But look, we do this not because it is easy, but because it is hard. But also, so if you're a new listener, you don't have to go back and watch all of Dragon Ball. If you don't have to go back and listen to all of our old episodes. You can just start right here on the latest and greatest episode. And the only thing left to do is ask you, Vince, are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am.
Oh, damn.
That's right. The glasses are coming off. They're the gloves of the face. Here we go. Dragon Ball. It's about Goku. When he's a little boy, he bumped his head, forgot who he was raised on Earth, went on a lot of adventures, fought the Red Ribbon Army, fought in 3 Tenkaichi tournaments. He won one. He fought an evil demon king, Piccolo. His master died. His friends died. He's brought them back with Dragon Balls once. Now, Goku, he's older. He's got a kid. He fights his brother from space. Then 2 more Saiyans from space show up. He fights them. But one escapes to Namek, where they have to go to the other Dragon Balls because all of Goku's friends are dead, including the guy that makes the Dragon Balls on Earth. So he has to go to Namek to get the Dragon Balls there. Along the way, his son and friends Bulma and Krillin run into the Ginyu Force, Frieza's force. Now Goku's on, and he's fighting Lord Frieza, the baddest dude in the universe. Frieza has killed all of Goku's friends, and Goku has been screaming through his teeth so hard that he became the legendary Super Saiyan, and now Frieza is quaking in his weird 3 toes body. Taking off my glasses was a bad idea.
What? You couldn't see the script you wrote?
I am severely nearsighted, and so even this screen that is very close to my face, I was like, "Wait, how much time is left?
What time is it?
80 seconds?
Yeah,
no,
you were
it's
booking.
impossible." But yeah, that's what happened.
But excellent job. You got a lot in there. You're able to take a bit of a victory lap at the end. That's what we like to see. And it allows us to move on to the next part of Kame housekeeping, which is where we let you know that Vince and I, we're kind of the, opposite sides of the same coin because we watched two different versions of Dragon Ball. I watched the English subtitled version. Vince watches the English dub version. And we do this because it's fun to compare and contrast the differences we find. Sometimes they're big, sometimes they're little. And the first difference is usually the title, which I think has been the case for all of Dragon Ball Z. So, Vince, if you will please give us your title for this episode.
Okay, here it is. The English title for episode 96 of Dragon Ball Z, Explosion of Anger.
All those words are in my title for sure.
As we know, your title probably rattles off another 2 to 6 sentences.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, we'll see. Because my title, from the original Japanese, roughly translated for episode 96 of Dragon Ball Z, is An Explosion of Anger. Goku, avenge everyone's deaths.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Goku, fuck his ass up.
Goku, get this man.
Goku, we need you to throw those hands.
Or like my mom's old command for our German Shepherd when I was a baby. Skid him.
Skid him.
Skid him.
Damn. You're in trouble.
So Wesson, you skid him. That's right. My dad had 2 German Shepherds named after Smith and Wesson.
Ooh. Not his fist?
No, those... that one was Joe Frazier and Ali, baby.
That's serious business. I'm surprised. I've had relatives who, when the baby came, the dog had to go. So I'm surprised that when you were a youngster, they still had dogs around.
It was just Wesson at the time. I think we had lost Smith.
Oh,
but Wesson, my dad, trained to basically guard my mom. So that dog was overly protective of me to the point where nobody could come over because family, friends, people the dog knew after I was around, it's like, no. This is my little man, and no one will come near him. He's sensitive.
It's a lone wolf and cub situation.
I mean, that's why, look, we're not talking Elden Ring, but that's why I spec lone wolves as my summon. Anyway.
Ooh. Smith, well, you got 3 of those.
I got 3. Smith, Wesson, and Glock, baby.
Railgun. My trusty companion.
Oh, but look, speaking of trusty companions, as we get into this episode, the announcer had this wonderful thing to say about Piccolo after he sacrificed himself for Goku. It went a little something like this. After sacrificing himself for Goku, Piccolo truly became a being of greatness.
Ooh. Wait, I wasn't before?
Listen, Piccolo, you made a big leap in the record books.
But I did the exact same thing for Gohan.
Who?
Back on Earth.
Sorry.
This guy? The bowl cut headed boy?
Oh.
Yeah, he's hiding behind me.
Well, isn't that your son? Makes sense.
Oh, you're saying because I did it for a friend and not a relative.
That's right.
That was the great leap.
That
All
was
right,
it. You did it for a former foe.
Okay, I get you. You know what? So what I'm hearing from this is that Gohan is my son. No take backsies.
You heard it here from the announcer.
Whoa!
Piccolo is
Canon, not
Gohan's
canon.
dad. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
What? That's fine. I'm gonna fight Frieza. We'll figure it out later.
You just hear Chi-Chi's scream echo throughout the cosmos. What?
I mean, we'll get some Chi-Chi screaming.
Oh,
later
yeah.
on.
Can't wait.
But she'd be fine.
I mean,
I guess it's the custody. At that point, go into in some sort of guys. We have time. It's a lot of fighting. It's a lot of good fighting,
it's a lot of really good fighting.
but we've got time to dilly dally. Some weird thing where Goku's like, "Yeah, I guess you can be his legal guardian." I don't know what any of that means.
Oh yeah, Goku would sign that paperwork without even thinking about it. The social worker would be like, "Sir, are you sure you want this to occur? Piccolo will be your son's legal guardian. He will be. You will forfeit your rights as his father, and Piccolo will assume those rights from this moment on after you sign this piece of paper. Are you sure you want that?"
Huh?
He's already signed it.
Yeah.
He's already signed it. Then instant transmission off to Beerus' planet.
Yeah. Sorry, I was looking at a big guy I wanted to fight.
Sorry, I felt some strong ki, buddy.
And you can keep this kid. I'm out.
Oh, yeah. But
That's
of
right.
course
Goku's got jokes.
Goku's got Jokus.
I was gonna go this thing about how's the custody work? Is Piccolo on the weekends? Is it like
I
Chi-Chi has him for the school year? He's got him for the summer.
I feel like Chi-Chi would do that. Chi-Chi would say, I have him for the entire school year. You can take him for the summer, make sure he gets a job. And no fighting.
Oh, I'll get him a job. Punching bag. My.
Yeah, I knew that had to be it.
20 punches an hour. How does that sound, kid? There's, it's honestly a lateral move. Really. Goku and Piccolo make the same amount of money.
That's right.
They're both that much of a he'd probably teach Gohan to eating. Ew. Here's what you do, kid. Here's how you suck
here's
up
the thing.
rays.
Chi-Chi would love it because Chi-Chi would only have to make a meal for her voracious child Gohan and herself, and not could you imagine having to cook for Goku and two Saiyans in one house? How much food you have to make?
I feel like she enjoys it though. I feel like that's
fair.
something she does enjoy doing. Acts of service.
That's how Chi-Chi, that's her love language, is making acts of service.
Yelling.
And yelling. That's her love language, and then her love volume is yelling.
But I mean, that's very nice, announcer.
I was like, yeah, Piccolo deserved that kind of direct glow, that direct, Piccolo's a good guy now. Everybody knows it. No more questions.
Yeah, who had questions?
Probably Bulma.
Yeah.
I feel like Bulma doesn't fully trust him.
Well, she's barely interacted with him.
She's barely been in the last 3 episodes. She's not even glimpsed at in this one.
I mean, Chi probably doesn't. Despite the custody thing, she's still on the fence.
I don't know. She's always got her arms folded, but Gohan really responds to him. He opens up, so she's kind of respect the relationship he has there. But
And then,
I was just going to segue into father-son relationships on Namek. Goku yelling at his son, "I told you to get out of here. I want to be alone right now." At least in mine. He's like, I need to be alone.
I need what?
Mm-hmm.
No, they just kind of repeated from the end of last episode where it's like, I don't know how much I can control myself. Or hold on. I think he said, I didn't write it down exactly. I want to say he said do you really want to annoy me right now?
Oh, wow. Because I remember the line was that I think Nick shared it with us. Before I lose any sense of self I have left, that kind of thing, which doesn't translate into mine, but I don't know why. Instead, Goku is more like, Gohan, I told you to leave. I have to fight Frieza alone. You can't see this.
This is R-rated.
Yeah. Like he's gonna
There's-
get. You're not
yeah.
supposed to see Frieza naked.
Yeah, Frieza. Look, we are gonna see Frieza boobs. Go on, you gotta get out of here.
Go
Chi-Chi
on,
will
you are
never
not-
forgive me.
Yeah, Chi-Chi. Oh, no way. Opio, no.
Look, I'm gonna say fuck a lot. I can't keep saying earmuffs before I do it.
Yeah, that would be pretty rad if all of a sudden Goku just started cursing at the top. Fuck you, Frieza!
What? Hold on.
You heard me! Fuck you!
I didn't know the legendary Super Saiyan was such a potty mouth. Ugh, I don't even want to fight you now.
You're a piece of shit! You killed my best friend!
God, I did do that, but there's no reason for name calling. It's uncivilized.
You're
Can't we
such an
just-
asshole!
I feel like you're going lesser. It's getting more PG-13, which I appreciate.
You fuck ass bitch!
Okay, we went back up.
And see,
Let's see.
I was briefly taken back to when I was younger and just learned about cursing. And like, I don't know if when you were a kid, you would just like string curse words together in long words because you thought it was more badass, or like I'm saying all the bad words all the time.
You gotta string together. If it's just you and your buddies,
Oh, yeah.
ooh.
You're like, man, I can't believe we can't beat this level of Crash Bandicoot. It's fuck shitballs. It is.
Yeah. Ass pussy. This sucks. I think I forgot curse words there for a
Yeah,
second.
Neocortex is
I'm
a
like,
real ass pussy jerk.
Okay, we are.
I
Look,
know.
it's the evening. I think we allowed ourselves to go off the rails, maybe a little too much.
A little too much. We should rein it in.
But Gohan is taking Piccolo back to the ship. I think it's important to point out that Goku's like, I'll find my way back somehow. Don't worry about it. Just get out of here, you scamp.
Yeah. As he's like yelling at Gohan to leave, he says, Gohan, I'm right where I need to be. You need to leave. Like stuff like that.
And we get a beginning glimpse of Goku's power. I think Frieza tries to shoot Gohan in the air, and like that, Goku's right in front of him and just crushes his hand and calls him a
good.
scumbag.
Oh, he calls him. See,
Mhm.
I feel like I got the PG version of this kind of Goku, because I guess his lines are more restrained, and so he seems less vicious. Like he's less out to like ruin. He's out to ruin Frieza's day. Don't get me wrong. Like he's holding his wrist, basically like, look, you can't do a dang thing to me right now. But it again, like this is the stuff that true legends are made of. This legendary Super Saiyan Goku that we are witnessing before our eyes, just kind of manhandle Frieza. It's really good. It's so good.
Gohan, we see Gohan crying, but for the nice kind of tears, because he's like, my dad did it. He's a Super Saiyan.
Mm-hmm. He said, "Wow." He said, "My dad did it. He transformed. He's a Super Saiyan, just like Vegeta said. It came true." And then he's like, "And I'm his son." Just tears,
Ooh.
tears of pride. I was like, "Oh my gosh,
Oh,
go
wow.
on."
Yeah, get over it.
Big whoop.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, you don't see me tearing up. My dad's a comptroller.
Oh, I wish. Please make a video of you crying. Just think about your dad becoming a comptroller and send it to him. And then see how disowned you get.
Oh my God. He would cut me off right then and there. He said, "Boy, you know I don't do that." And why are you crying?
Ooh, Smith and Wesson were here.
Oh, they bite your ass. Father.
Yeah, no more 1 minute roundups for you.
I get grounded for that. I'm 31. Your dad comes up and takes my PlayStation. He wouldn't dare.
I don't know. I could come in unannounced. Just grab it, rip the
Kick the
cords
door
out.
down. Uh-huh. Now what? Calling me, crying.
See you on Easter. Bye.
You can have this back on Easter. You better be dressed nice when I get back too.
I mean, yeah, he's a legendary comptroller.
It's
He's-
the legendary control.
You didn't look. He can't control himself. He's gonna lose his sense of self. So we're back on Earth. I love that the spaceship that everyone's gonna take is still on their side from like the anime falling over. Dr. Brees is working on it, just indiscriminate wires. Like, what's all this then?
Yeah. Is he talking to the cat Scratch about what wires to cut? Because in mine he's like, what do you think, Scratch? Is it this decoupler that's the problem? And Scratch is like, meow. Yeah, it's very silly.
Oh, that's very good. I like your briefs better. That's very fun.
Yeah.
Chi-Chi runs in, wonders when the spaceship is going to get fixed. Just complain. Her whole thing is like, the longer I'm away from him, the more of a delinquent Gohan is becoming.
Okay.
I mean, the truant officer could be knocking on her door.
Yeah, he's in that trench coat and hat.
Wait a minute. Okay.
What are you
This
thinking?
could get dark, but
Give it up.
you have a child who I guess is just entering school. Let's
Okay.
say hasn't been there for a while.
Mhm.
Truant officer is coming. I think the law or some sort of protective services are coming on board. She's like, he's in space. No one's gonna believe that.
No, absolutely.
She's trying
not.
to clear her name.
Look, Ed, I worked in that field for a little bit. A social worker's not going to buy it. They've heard everything. He's in space. Oh, he's in space. Oh no, he's under the sewers hanging out with the Ninja Turtles. I've heard it all, lady. We will.
He's trying to find 7 magic crystal balls to resurrect his friends. All right. Look, he needs to be in school by Monday, or they're going to be a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah, that's it. If he's not back in a week, you're getting.
She's like, we got to get the spaceship going, or she's just trying to get out of town.
Yeah. She's like, I don't even want to be in the Earth school system. I want to be in the Namekian school system. It's better. He'll become a biologist that way.
Yeah, they all have uniforms. It's like a magnet school, so you have it's K through 12.
You're a lifer. You come out with a great resume, connections.
Yeah, I mean, intergalactic studying. You think studying abroad is good on a piece of paper? Studying intergalactically.
That'll get you into any college in the world, for sure.
Yeah, Gohan, you're fine.
Yeah, what are we worried about Gohan for? He's got a great green dad. He's getting a great education during his time abroad. He's seeing other worlds and other cultures. He's going to come back miles ahead of all of his classmates. He's going to be bored by school.
Plus, he could kill any of his classmates instantly.
He fought Lord Frieza.
That's got to be something. Chi-Chi's grades are fine. I guess you got to worry about the grades. But his extracurriculars and his essay, whatever he's going to write, he's good. What I learned fighting Lord Frieza and watching my dad become the legendary Super Saiyan.
They hold the paper. Oh my God, are these tear stains?
This paper is soaking wet. And this is a printout from an email.
How did that happen?
The boy must have a powerful key. He must come to Harvard.
big admission stamp. Boom.
Yeah,
how
you
it
know
works.
how all admission offices are. Big rubber stamps.
They're all just printing out entry letters. But I mean, from administrators of like colleges and whatnot, we have to go to the administrator of Turtle Hermit School of Fighting, because Roshi and Yajirobe are kind of sitting waiting for the ship to get fixed. But Roshi is like kind of deep in thought, and he says to Yajirobe that something has happened to Goku. And Yajirobe's like, oh, something bad? He's like, no, not necessarily. And in mine, Roshi says, he kept digging and hit the mother lode. Talking about the key, his power. Like he's reached an uncharted level of power that could fundamentally change who you are as a human being, or who you are as a man or a person. And that Goku is like currently fighting to retain his sense of self without being consumed by this massive amount of power. Two things. Roshi can sense Goku's power from Earth?
Oh yeah.
From
Look
Earth?
at him. He's good. He's the great turtle hermit.
I mean, I almost was like, forgot about that aspect of what was just like, he might as well be on Otherworld. Like, he might as well be King Kai, like feeling Goku's ki from like, you know, I think that's insane. Roshi, all-time GOAT, period.
I mean, he can't sense Frieza, so maybe it is just. Well, I know Goku. I know that key.
Mm-hmm.
That might be something,
It could be,
but still impressive.
it's still impressive. I mean, it's not like, it would have been, I think, less impressive if we got cuts to the other Z fighters like Tien or who's alive. Nobody's alive, or like Kame and Popo, like on the lookout, being like, "Oh snap, what's happening to Goku?" Or Korin, like being like, "Goku, is that you? What massive key?"
Anyway, good night.
Anyway,
Still a cat.
he's finally getting a good night's rest because Yajirobe's not in the tower.
Thank God. I cleaned the tower. I finally finished Westworld. There we go. Look, it was okay. Premium cable show. That one. There we are.
There we go.
Third season didn't care for, but that's fine.
You know, actually, half of the second season didn't care for.
But I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna finish it. I told Kami I would. He wants to talk about it real bad. There's essentially the same thing in mine. Maybe more of a worry of what's happening to Goku, because he compares it to a double-edged sword.
Mm.
So, you know, maybe this might be bad for us if it gets out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
But it was hard to concentrate because they changed Yajirobe's voice.
They did?
So you know how it's like actually Krillin, the person who plays Krillin is Yajirobe in my dub.
Yeah.
In the original. They made it real high pitch. It was. So the only way I can describe it, and this is what I'm going to imitate, is that in the late 90s, when Pokemon was in its max, there's this trio of like electronic toys that were about maybe 4 inches tall, like pretty accurate plastic models. So there was a Pikachu, a Charmander, and a Meowth. And the Pikachu had like the weird, you know how like you have to touch 2 points to connect the circuit with your body? So it would say Pikachu whenever you did that. And it had like 2 little metal bits on its fan. The Meowth had a bunch of lines. So if you like yelled at it or like blew air into like whatever the sensor was, it would talk to you. But it was all in Japanese. So it would, and the only thing we understood is that it would start some sentences with meow saying a bunch. And so Yajirobe in my version, he sounded like meow, 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 meow. It was like super high
Whoa.
pitched. It was weird. It wasn't like, yeah, they didn't go deep. It was just really high pitched and scratchy. That was me imitating a meow. By the way, Yajirobe did not go meow, 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 meow.
Either that, yeah, he was spending too much time with Corn, but
Maybe.
that is really weird
I don't know.
the voice was the exact same it's always been for me.
Yeah, it threw me. I'm like, that's not Yajirobe. What are we doing?
Maybe it's Yajirobe.
Out of respect for Krillin.
Yeah. But
Maybe I don't know. Maybe that voice actor quit. He's like, wait, you killed Krillin? Oh, fuck this.
yeah, that could have been it. Maybe
He didn't read ahead.
Yeah, he didn't read ahead, and he's like, "Wait, I'm dead." And in the canon of the
Again?
show, I can't be wished back because I've already died once. So I guess I'm no longer in the show. I bid you a big fuck you.
Yeah, he's just a big fan. They're like in a couple of chapters, it's gonna be like, no. Toriyama's wrong on this. I can't come back.
he's like, it's the mangaka's fault.
This whole production's lost all integrity. I'm out.
It started when you nerfed Yamcha, and now this. I won't stand for it anymore.
What happened to Tien being Goku's greatest rival?
Mm-hmm.
You set that whole thing up and just blew it to the side.
Oh, he's like, and this is the straw that broke my back. Where the hell is Launch?
She should be on that ship. They need her. What's Oolong gonna do?
Change?
Change his diapers, the scaredy cat.
Snaps.
I'm gone. Good day.
Then he's back like in a couple of weeks.
It's like, so we still need a Krillin or
So I'm getting wished back and everybody's excited about it, I hear.
mm-hmm. Maybe that wish can translate to real life.
But
Mhm.
in terms of what's going on in the actual episode, because we get a cut to Namek, Goku charging up, literally flexing, his muscles bulge, striking. Like, my favorite thing about this episode is how scared Frieza is the entire time. Frieza is quaking, shaking, all throughout this episode. But this was a great little sequence because Goku is just yelling, "No more, no more! Now you will know how. Now you will know the horror of Frieza," before he launches into his attack.
Ooh.
Which, I mean, in your translation of how, like, what's going on with Goku, the line read definitely fits the, like, I'm losing my senses. I'm so overwhelmed with anger and power that, like, can't even form full sentences half the time. But
Yeah, I didn't write down the what he said for that. But he does beat the crap out of Frieza, throws him into the earth. And as Frieza's escaping being in the crust of a planet, there's a large Akira type energy blast. And this is, I love this stuff. Goku just standing there as like debris flies on him and by him.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you know they're tough.
it's such a it's just, I mean, for lack of a better term, because I can't come up with anything better, but it is pure cool. It's just raw cool. He exudes golden cool energy. He's got blue eyes now. He's unfazed by anything, and occasionally he'll smirk at Frieza's weakness compared to his.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to talk about that more on the other side of this commercial. All right, everybody. At the time that you're listening to this, we are maybe a day a few hours away from our first live comedy variety show on our Twitch, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Variety Show Z. It is a thing. We've got some fantastic, stupendous guests. We've got Chandler Dean. We've got Ian Herron and John Shepard, Donald Chang and Kurt Cruz, all friends of the show, all friends of ours personally, coming together to put on a great show for you. Also, I will debut Daddy's first AMV live on Twitch. So get ready for that. But look, we put together this nice little trailer. So watch it and enjoy.
Variety Show Z. Variety Show Z. Variety from Variety. TV. Variety from Variety Show Z. Variety from Variety Show Z. Variety Show Z. TV.
Vince and Aaron are hosting a live comedy variety show on Twitch on March 24th. That's twitch.tv/Kame House Party, March 24th, 8 p.m. Eastern. See you there.
So, not to get off our main message for this commercial, but I do have to say I forgot how much I love the weird like TIE fighter scream that they throw in Rock the Dragon for no reason.
It is TIE Fighter. I never thought about that, but it's the TIE Fighter scream.
I can't even do it with my mouth. Close.
I got close. It hurt.
But we'll come TIE Fighter scream at our variety show Thursday, March 24th. Yep. 8 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/Kame House Party. It's going to be a good time. Look, we're doing improvised Dragon Ball.
That's right.
A thing we already do, but it'll be longer this time.
Mm-hmm. It'll be pure, uncut, improv, straight to the veins.
Yeah.
Like we haven't done in years, but we are so excited for the show, so excited to have you there. Twitch.tv/Kame House Party, March 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Bye.
So Frieza, what he does in turn is I think he tries a little psychological warfare. It's like, this guy's tough, I better fuck with his mind. So Frieza kind of laughs and is like, he's like, oh, you're talking about me killing all these people? Oh, you think the Saiyans were so much better? You think you're so much better than me? And Goku's just sort of cold response is like, well, yeah, that's why they were destroyed.
Ice cold.
It's like, no, yeah, they suck. I get it.
He's like, yeah, no, they got what they deserved.
Mhm.
And then Frieza, I think, tries to make that sting more. He goes, oh, yeah, so it wasn't bad that I killed them, me. And I was like, Goku was like, I don't care.
He's
I'm
like,
going to kill you.
I just met these guys.
Yeah. It's like I wasn't asked to be in this brotherhood of Saiyans. I didn't co-sign their deeds.
I didn't know, like, if Goku really wanted to get to him, I was like, I didn't know who you were 10 minutes ago, bud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that would have been ice cold. Frieza, was it?
Frazia?
Ice Cube, are you?
Were you in Are We There Yet?
Oh, yeah. You were in all...
Look, I love Friday After Next. The other two, not really for me.
Goku's like, no, I'm a big fan of Mike Epps. Thought you were great, but I love Mike Epps. Frieza's just, what? Mike Epps?
I would have accepted Chris Tucker, but not that.
Listen, money talks and bullshit walks.
Look, I will admit, doing the vacuum to suck up the weed smoke so they don't get caught. That's pretty good.
I think you lost me there. I haven't seen Friday After Next.
I think that's next. End scene. I've seen Next Friday because I worked at the movie theater when it came out. And I love just the year 2000 snacks. Eat a Twinkie.
Oh yeah.
Cream shoots in your mouth. Glitter.
The year 2000, when food was also like entertainment.
I don't think I ever saw Friday After Next.
I probably saw it on TV. It was one of. I mean, you couldn't watch BET on a Saturday without seeing those.
Some version of Friday is playing.
Yeah. Then on Sunday, the original Kings of Comedy, all 4 of them, all day long, baby. Damn, that shit is funny.
Yeah, if it's after midnight, you know it's Def Comedy Jam. There's, but yeah, some. So Frieza's tactic don't really go for it. Frieza's the one who gets in his own head, starts going crazy with energy attacks. And it's kind of the thing where Goku still isn't moving. It's very cool.
He's like unscathed from from attacks that we were witnessing in previous episodes that would have like destroyed entire continents. Goku's just standing there tanking.
Well, is he? Hold on, I'm trying to, because there's a whole big payoff thing at the end. Because I think he is. I think he's not getting hit. I don't think. Yeah, with these
there's one shot of a volley of energy attacks that Frieza is throwing at Goku where it's like bouncing off of his ki. Like he's got like an aura, his golden aura is deflecting some of them. But
okay, that makes more sense. But it's this last back of this episode is really just this big fight. Frieza trying to hit Goku. Frieza being so mad that he can't, so mad that Goku's so fast. And sort of the end of it before we get to the big speech is Frieza's like, if I could just hit you, you'd be, and then he trails off. And then Goku, real cool, real smooth, says, well, hit me and see.
Ooh.
And then produces a microphone out of nothing and then drops it.
A microphone made out of his own ki. In mine, it's Frieza saying, why can't I hit you? Just tell me already. And Goku says, you didn't say please.
Ooh, that's pretty good too.
Goku also drops another zinger during that battle where he says, your evil deeds are like a noose around your neck, Frieza. I'm like, damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is a version of Goku we haven't seen. A ruthless kind of Goku, no nonsense, no holds barred kind of Goku, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's
Frieza absolutely getting his comeuppance. It's Goku, look, he's a legendary Super Saiyan. He only loves battle. This is all he wants and all he needs, and he's really reveling in it. But I don't think he did this a little bit with like Vegeta and Nappa. So I don't think it's too out of character.
Right.
But he's really digging
because he enjoyed his fight with Piccolo, even though like Goku's one of those guys where the stakes get higher, he only gets better. Like premier athletes or star athletes, it's that killing edge or that mentality that you have to make it to like the next level of to make it to professional sports. Like those people are not like, they're not always like happy-go-lucky people that are just super talented. They are super talented and driven by the big moments, and that's what they feed off of. And when you put them on that stage, they make things happen. I think, as the kids would say these days, Black Air Force energy is what Goku
Black
is
Air
exuding.
Force.
I don't know what it means, but I'm assuming somebody on YouTube is going to say, yeah, Black Air Force energy.
Yeah,
Goku.
yeah, we get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, sure. I mean, Frieza does hit him, and then nothing happens.
Tanks a laser beam to the
Nothing at
chin.
all.
Oh, it's so cool.
And I mean, his response for this famous speech, which I did not really write down, because it wasn't as good as the one in English. I'll say that. But his last zing is like, you can destroy an entire planet, but you can't destroy a single man.
Oh, that's good. I think there's a version of this speech that's better if we take probably all the pieces, like take the best pieces from yours, best pieces from the English version, and put them all together. I'll leave that for somebody else to do the work.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, someone do a pass on this end speech.
because the end speech, I wrote it down. You can destroy planets, but you can't destroy what I am.
Ooh.
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am the protector of all of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. And then I think that's all I wrote down, but I did record it if we want to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah. This is the destroyer of evil, right?
Yes.
Or defeater of evil. Yeah.
Friend to all that is good and
Let's just
destroyer
play
of
it,
evil. Yeah,
baby.
let me pull that up.
So my because I knew you were gonna have this, and this is probably more famous, I think, than the Japanese version. One part of mine I do have is he's like, I'm the Saiyan. I'm the Saiyan who was raised as an Earthling. It's less like I'm protecting the universe in that sense.
Because I think this is also a speech that people point to as like a more divergent path for Goku's personality between the versions, the Japanese and the English version, where Goku, like you said, Goku is more talking about like, I'm different from the other Saiyans. I'm the legendary Super Saiyan. That's why I'm going to beat you.
Yeah.
Where this is like, I am virtuous and powerful and good and will stand for that. And I'm going to kick your ass, Frieza. And without further ado, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
You can destroy planets, but you can never destroy what I am, friend. You. What?
Friendo.
What are you?
Friendo.
I am the hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace. I am protector of the innocent. I am the light in the darkness. I am truth.
Long pause.
Long
Frieza's
groans.
terrified.
Allied to good, nightmare to you.
And that's it.
Oh. Yeah, mine finishes like I'm the legendary Super Saiyan baby.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's really
Because I feel like there's a version where he says like, I am the legendary Super Saiyan Son Goku. But I feel like that's probably
an
a
English
dub.
version of that. You mean?
Yeah, kind of like how I think last week I talked about believing that the transformation came with a different theme. Well, I found the theme, the Super Saiyan
Ooh.
theme that I was talking about. So let me pull that up.
This isn't research because you knew about it beforehand.
I knew about it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what I remember hearing when Goku transformed.
Hold on, let me add to it. Wow,
I think it's after this sting where it's just like, it's that.
What's going on?
What are you? Oh, it's so cool.
Dad?
Yeah, it like all those lines with that down now.
What's happening to Goku? Yeah. That's pretty good. That's good stuff.
But after that speech, we're left with Goku looking real cool, Frieza looking real scared, and the announcer asking the question, find out what happens next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Look, someone's ass gets beat.
Someone's ass is grass.
We'll let you guess who next time.
I'll give you a hint. He's purple and white. And is about to say goodnight.
I can't wait for Frieza to get beat. So, I don't think we talked about this, but it's very satisfying to see Frieza just get beat.
Oh, yeah.
I must say.
It's not, he's getting embarrassed. It's like an N1 mixtape. Like Goku's pulling down his shorts while he crosses over between his legs.
Yeah, Frieza's being a real capital. What was it?
Generals.
Generals, thank you. I forgot my Globetrotter lore.
You forgot the Globetrotters' only opponent? The Generals?
Yeah, why can't the Globetrotters go off against the Lakers?
Hey, the Globetrotters ain't gonna go off against LeBron James. Even though the Lakers suck.
It could be $1 billion to charity. LeBron would never lose to the Globetrotters.
I mean, historically, LeBron, ever since they've changed the All-Star game, like how that's done, and like they play to win each quarter, and each quarter they donate a certain amount to a charity. Like the winning team gets that money to go to their charity. I think this year he won again. But LeBron has never lost an All-Star game in his 15 years in the league or some crazy stuff like that. LeBron is like a Super Saiyan.
He's really good. Yeah, but
he's not this good.
Shadow of Jordan, though.
Hey, I guess I wasn't. Let's just move on.
Okay.
Let's move on.
That's fine. Well, look, it's the end of the episode, but we've got some email. Not going to get to all of it, but our friend Arturo has written to us again. Yes. I'm going to say power listener Arturo sent us the Espanol 1 Minute Roundup. Checking in with us, Arturo writes, I haven't sent you guys mail in a while. Since the last time I wrote in, I've had so many huge things happen. I bought a house, got married, and I successfully launched a t-shirt printing business. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Way to go. One other big event was being able to go to Mexico for the first time in 22 years. I told you guys in a previous email how much Dragon Ball meant to me growing up before leaving Mexico and how much I watched it religiously. At the time, I also used to watch it with my cousin who was 4 years older. When I left to come to the US, I left very suddenly, and it was heartbreaking for us both because we grew up more like brothers. I saw him again when I went back, and we were talking about all the memories we shared together, and one of the things he told me is that he couldn't watch Dragon Ball after I left. He said just hearing the intro theme would make him feel too emotional.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy to think how many feelings an anime series can carry with it, good and bad. Anyway, I wanted to share the core of the story. I'll make sure to write in again soon with some surprises for you both. Thank you all for your hard work with the pod. You guys are as hilarious as ever. Keep fighting, Arturo. Thank you,
Arturo.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you so much.
Man.
That really warms the heart. And I'm so glad that you have accomplished so much. Aaron, we've been doing this for a long time, but even in that long time, Arturo, you have made so many things happen. That's awesome. You have a shirt printing company. You got married. You were able to get back to Mexico. That's so cool. That's wonderful. I'm very happy for Arturo.
I think we realize it on this show sometimes that, and it's fucking anime, man. It's goofy cartoons about people literally yelling. But it can mean so much to us, and I'm glad you got to reconnect
Yeah.
with your cousin. That rules. But yeah, thank you so much for writing in.
We really appreciate it.
This is way better than anything else we've done in this hour.
The shining light, the thing that is good that Goku wants to protect is Arturo's
yeah.
email.
But yeah, thank you again for writing. If you want to write to us, you can do so by writing to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can send in your 1-minute roundups. You can send in your KHP research. You can also contact us on the socials. If there's a social, we're there probably.
That's right. Just at Kame House Party, wherever you are, you'll find us. And then we stream on Twitch every Thursday, twitch.tv/Kame House Party. Another reminder that we have a very special variety show Z happening this Thursday, March 24th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Please show up, bring a friend, tell somebody about it. It's going to be a real good time. We've got real good guests. And then if you are, able, willing, we have a Patreon. You can support us there. Go to patreon.com/Kame House Party. Everything you need to know is right there on our Patreon. What you can donate, what you get out of it. And boy, oh boy. I mean, I'm buzzing after this episode, after that email. But look, we got to wrap it up the only way we know how. So whether you are verbally chokeslamming Frieza or you're protecting all that's good in the world, you gotta
keep fighting.
Kame House Party.